LJ Jackfruit here. So I wanted to do a video about running, and it was partially inspired by a question I got, and I'll read the question right now. Hi LJ, I love your videos. Thanks Nari, I'm just happy anybody watches them. And you have mentioned several times that you exercise quite a bit, specifically running, and was wondering if you could help me out. I'm training for a half marathon and my hunger is increasing as my mileage goes up. And I'm finding it harder and harder to stick with raw fruit and veg, and I'm craving cooked high calorie food. I don't eat meat though. Good. Also, how do you fuel during your training and or while racing long distance? I could control the cravings in the past and want to stick to 80-10-10, but am really struggling now. So cravings can lessen and be avoided with a few things, and I find these really help because I rarely get them anymore. The biggest thing is being totally carved up all the time. When you're totally carved up, you're able to focus a lot more. You are able to completely concentrate 100% on what you're doing, and your mind isn't going to wander, and you're not going to think about these other things that you think you need, because you don't need them because you're totally carved up. So don't forget to just keep the calories coming. Yes, you're going to need more. You're exercising more. Get them in. And so ways to get them in are high calorie fruit. So stick with things like bananas, oranges, grapes, and a big thing is dates. Now dates, good dates, are a lot easier to find than you think. Stick your head in little shops like that you wouldn't think of, ethnic shops, Persian, Lebanese, Turkish, Greek. Good dates, cheap dates, are actually everywhere. Keep dates around all the time. Dried fruit can be great for carving up. Drink extra water if you're going to do dried fruits. And that's another thing in general. Stay hydrated. When you're exercising more, you're going to want to be extra hydrated as well. So, you know, the amount is going to be different for everybody. I can't give you an amount. I know that if I go less than 3 liters per day, I feel it the next day in my bowel movements, in my clarity. I like to do 4+ if I can. So keep carbed, keep hydrated, and don't forget, eat today for tomorrow. If you know you're gonna be running 15, 20K tomorrow, eat 3,000+ calories that day. Calories are the good thing on this lifestyle. We want to eat in abundance, eat lots, eat what your body needs, no restriction. Carbs are good. So by staying carbed up and hydrated, you should be able to stick to 80-10-10. And if you're still finding you still are getting cravings, well, you might just not be eating enough. So eat more, right? Use Chronometer. You can tell on Chronometer how many calories you're getting, right? It's not on this lifestyle to restrict, it's to make sure we get enough. So carb up, hydrate up, and use Chronometer and dates. Another thing I wanted to mention is overt fat. So before, when I wasn't running as far, I didn't really feel the need for avocado, coconut, durian. The overt fats, I just wasn't craving. I rarely had avocado before a couple months ago. I might have had an avocado every 3 months. But now I'm working about half an avocado in per day, sometimes an avocado a day, because I'm really getting so much exercise and I'm really using it that my body's just craving a bit more, and I'm listening to it. So don't be afraid of a bit extra overt fat when you're exercising this much. You know, it still works out to 80-10-10 because your calorie count is so high. So when I'm actually doing the running, I'm gonna be taking dates with me. This is actually gonna be my first long race. So I'm gonna keep some dates in my little pockets of my pants, and I'm gonna pit them first so I don't choke while I'm running, and we'll see how that works out. I think it'll be good. If you have any more questions about running, post them down below. I've been running for more than 15 years, and I'm really excited because it's the first time I'm actually doing any type of race. So yeah, why not? Let's do it, right? I'm doing a half marathon soon, and so is Nairi, who asked the questions, so good on you. All right, thanks for watching. My name's LJ Jackfruit. See you next video.